Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. So I just wanted to give you a little update on what's going on with Battlefield 6 and the new leaks that we've got around the game. For today's video, we've got different types of ammunition which has been leaked, and we have a new subscription that comes with the next Battlefield game called Battlefield Pro. We are going to get into details about that because there's so much to talk about when it comes to that. And we also have the spray option, which is some sort of ability like Counter-Strike, if you guys have played it. Like you spray stickers and different patterns on walls and stuff like that. Apparently it's going to be a part of the next Battlefield game as well. So we're going to talk about whether or not it's a good option, and that will be it. Today's video might be just a bit shorter because we don't have a lot to talk about when it comes to leaks, but what we have to talk about is kind of important, to be honest. So let's just go ahead and get to the video. And just remember to go down in the comment section and let me know what you think about the next Battlefield game based on all the leaks that we've got. My recent 4 videos have been all about leaks. So if you have missed on those videos, you make sure to go check them out. I'm pretty sure you'll find them all very useful. They will kind of introduce everything you need to know to you about the next Battlefield game. So let's just go ahead and see what we've got here. So we're going to start with ammo variants, but do keep in mind that all the credit to these leaks goes to Vanik, who's been doing a great job on leaking stuff about the next Battlefield game, and everything that we're going to talk about in today's video is basically a part of what he could find. So for ammo variants, we've got the FMJ. You guys probably know it, but here it says standard issue ammunition with basic penetration. So it's kind of weird because FMJ stands for full metal jacket. It's basically a sort of ammunition that can go through or penetrate different surfaces, basically. So here they kind of use FMJ as standard issue ammunition, which is kind of odd to me. Next up, we've got tungsten core. It's a heavy core ammunition for increased penetration at the cost of increased recoil. So you basically get more penetration with this kind of ammunition, but you will also have more recoil. We also have the frangible, which is brittle ammunition, which disintegrates upon impact, delaying a target's health regeneration. So it's very simple. It's going to delay your enemy's health regeneration, and that's going to be it. It will probably just deal like standard damage. Advantage to it will be that health regeneration delay. We also got polymer case. It's lightweight ammunition casing for increased mobility when aiming. So if you use polymer case, probably you will be able to ADS faster. That's something that comes to mind when you first hear about increased mobility when aiming, ADS time. Probably it will decrease that ADS time to a degree, and that's going to be it. We've got hollow point, which is ammunition designed to expand on impact, inflicting greater headshot damage. So this one, hollow point, basically increases your headshot multiplier, and that's going to be it. We've got synthetic tip, which is plastic tipped ammunition designed to expand on impact, inflicting extreme headshot damage. So apparently synthetic tip is some sort of a hollow point with more increase to your headshot multiplier, something like that. Both hollow point and synthetic tip will have downsides, but here there's really nothing about the downside or the disadvantage that comes with them, so we don't really know for now. And we also have masquerade, which is high quality precision ammunition with superior ballistics. In my opinion, this is going to be used on sniper rifles or maybe DMRs as well, but we have to wait and see. When it's about precision and superior ballistics, we all go for accuracy, right? And what weapon category actually needs that accuracy? Well, like sniper rifles and DMRs, right? That's just my guess. Now we also have buckshot, which is standard shotgun ammunition consisting of multiple lead projectiles. We have flechette, which is fin stabilized steel projectiles with improved penetration and the ability to delay a target's health regeneration. And finally, we have the slug, which is a single heavy projectile intended to inflict massive damage on impact. You guys probably know the last 3. We do have them in Battlefield 2042 as well, but the flechette just does not delay the target's health regeneration. That's something completely new, and it comes with the next Battlefield game. So that's about the ammo variants, but let's take a look at Battlefield Pro subscription. So Vanik says, everything I could find on Battlefield Pro, which is probably a subscription service similar to Fortnite Crew or the Rainbow Six membership. So let's take a look at the list and see what people get when they subscribe to this Battlefield Pro subscription. So it includes Battle Pass. You can get all the perks and rewards from the Battle Pass in addition to extra exclusive content, 6 exclusive instant unlocks, instantly access these Battlefield Pro exclusive cosmetics, 10% Battle Pass XP. For Portal, you can host a persistent server. This one's very interesting because if you need a Battlefield Pro subscription to have a a server in Portal, that brings two things up. First of all, server browser and having servers might only be like limited to Portal, which is exactly like 2042, and it's going to be a massive hit to the next Battlefield game. I'm pretty sure about that. When the community said they want a server browser, they want it for the real game. They want it for the main game, right? We don't want it for Portal because, well, the same thing goes for 2042. We have some servers in Portal and they do what they're supposed to do, but that just doesn't cut it. What people want is something like Battlefield 4, Battlefield 1, just what we're used to have, you know, a normal server browser. And the second thing that it brings up is that you have to basically pay for a subscription to be able to host a persistent server, especially if it's limited to Portal, because, well, if it's for the main game, then we're fine. You know, back in the day, people used to rent servers. If you can basically pay for a subscription and be able to have your own server outside of Portal and in the main game, that's fine. But if that's limited to Portal, well, then we're going to have some problems, you know, and that's not going to be what makes the community happy. I can assure you that. So you also get 20 tier skips included, advance faster on the battle pass to race to the final reward. You've got exclusive bonus path. You can gain access to this exclusive bonus path for additional exclusive content. You will also have Battlefield Pro challenges, access to the Battlefield Pro challenges vault, unlock exclusive cosmetics from this season's new Battlefield Pro challenges, and you can also listen to the Pro radio station. Now that was all about Battlefield Pro. Let me tell you one thing about these radio stations. Apparently, we're going to have some radio stations for vehicles in the next Battlefield game. And one of the radio stations is only for people who are subscribed to the Battlefield Pro subscription. Like, that's basically how it works. You can basically turn the radio off. There are some basic radio stations there as well, but there is one Pro radio station, which in my opinion has to be something kind of customizable, something like that. Maybe, I don't really know, but that's about the radio stations. I just wanted to shed light on that as well, because it's one part of the leaks that I thought was not really worth talking about, to be honest. And also, this is what Vanek has to say. The Combo Rose seems to be getting a spray option. Image is an example from the files. So you can see the picture here. Apparently they're trying to add something like what we've seen in Counter-Strike, where you can just spray some patterns on the wall. And you know, I'm the kind of person that never says yes to things like this. In my opinion, having things like this in Battlefield just doesn't really make sense. Honestly, there are so many more important things to focus on when it comes to the Battlefield franchise in 2025, you know, compared to like being able to spray some sort of text or, I don't know, some shapes on the wall. It really doesn't make sense. There are so many things. That server browser that we just talked about, that's very important for the community. Literally, all of us are sick and tired of this matchmaking system. I'm pretty sure if there is some sort of quick play, just like we used to have, like in Battlefield 4, for example, if there is some sort of quick play, then that will be fine. We don't have a problem with that. But the main place for people who want to join a game should be the server browser, and it should not be limited to Portal under any circumstance. That's what they need to understand. And about Battlefield Pro, guys, in my opinion, if they want to just completely stick to some basic military stuff and basic military uniforms, now they have to make some different ways to gain something from the game, you know, money-wise. So we're talking about EA, right? And they can't really let go of that, and it just doesn't really make sense to let go of something like that, because like it or not, it's 2025 and they need to be able to make some money in game, right? That's something they need to do. And as long as they keep it to Battlefield Pro, like not giving us some Nicki Minaj uniforms, I don't know, some banana uniforms, things like that, it's going to be fine. In my opinion, that's going to be fine as long as they keep the main game a real Battlefield game. Battlefield Pro subscription wouldn't be a problem to me. So that was all about today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed and hope this was helpful. Do make sure to go down in the comment section. Let me know what you think about these leaks. Let me know what you think about the bullet types and what do you really think about the Battlefield Pro subscription. Also, do let me know if you really like to be able to, you know, spray some sort of pattern on the wall in a Battlefield game. Is that really what you want? Is that really what you're concerned about right now when it comes to Battlefield games, or that's not even a priority, or you might not even want that? Just make sure to let me know, and thank you for your time, guys. Until next time, stay cool.